All right. Shalom Israel. We are at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out the one was something to the street out of New York under command in GEN.YAHANNA, right? And this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge out of Trinidad and Tobago, right? Peace and officer as well today, calling on the peace and officer Swabiala, right? And the topic of the class would be Christ is a black man that understands the black man, that understands black people, yeah? So we just go into a little breakdown in terms of helping the black, Hispanic, and Native on them. So much the same people, same family, you understand, same tribes, same struggles, same issues, you understand, same mannerisms, right? Same deception, same scams that we've been facing, right? Under the so-called oppressor for 400 years, 500 years, right? So we're gonna get into some truth in terms of what the Bible actually saying and what God is saying and who to follow and what Christ look like and why we should follow. Why we should even understand, really and truly take heed to what the Bible is saying for once, understand the Bible not going and be a storybook or something that only understand you just hear about or a story that is told in the Christian church or the Muslim mosque and all these different religious organizations, but you're going to understand what the Bible really talking about. Right? So the first scripture we're going to pull is Deuteronomy 18 and 18. So for a long time, the Lord done prophesy and say, here when I'm going to send you, I'm going to raise up a prophet, you understand, a brother from among your people. Right? Because a lot of people believe that Christ is a different color. Some people say that it don't matter what color he is and why these things, you understand, should matter. The only thing that they're saying, the only reason why people would say that is because they don't want to point out exactly what, you understand, what you should be doing, what you should not be following, right? Who is who actually guilty of certain crimes, and if you really want to hide your crimes or you want to hide something that you don't want majority of people to know, especially the so-called black, Hispanic, Native, Indian man, woman, and child, which is the people that you've been, you know, person, raping, robbing, pillaging, establishing cities by blood. We will go into that next scripture in a little bit, right? The scriptures tell you all the different things that I might say, war, which is destruction under them that establish a city by blood and form it by iniquity. That's how we understand we get Trinidad and Tobago, that's how we get Grenada, that's how we get St. Vincent, that's how we get Jamaica, that's how we get the United States of America, that's how we get the United Kingdom, that's how we get Australia, all these different places that they have today, right? They have different biblical names, or there was a land before, because when you look at the history of how long these places have been established, it's just around 500 years, especially Trinidad and Tobago, when Christopher Columbus and them came across on this side, right? That is what, right? That is exactly what you call it. When the so-called paradise, as they like to say, right? Because again, if you don't know history and what actually happened, you would really think that here is a place that they fix. And you know, it has so much potential, and the people here are so nice, and people are smiling on their face, right? But they don't understand that they start in the back, and they'll smile and be happy with you as long as they can use you, right? To continue to make their businesses continue to pop and thrive, right? You don't have the ability to do certain things, you don't have a financial education, financial background, you don't know how to survive, you follow? You in making sure that everybody else, what you call it, system and income continue to rise, right? You don't have, what you call it, the respect among people because you really actually don't have the power to already establish that to say, this is what it is, and because they know that they will take advantage of you, and also they know, if you would know exactly the truth behind the history and all of that, they're expecting you now, you understand, to do what they will do, right? That's what in a person's mind, or somebody who violates you, what they expect you to do is to respond, is to retaliate, right? But we're going to give the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, we're going to check a bigger care, a proper care that the Lord wants you to understand. Is this basically this? Since you understand, you leave off my protection, which is the Most High Power, which is a black man. The son is a black man, you follow his ways, his black ways, right? Since you leave off this is the repercussions of what happens when you walk out and you say, oh, all right, I don't want to be under my daddy roof, under his rules, under his protection, under his guidance, under his wisdom. what we facing today, and that's our children dying, like how they unalive the young lady, a 5-year-old child, right? And they try to go for the father and all of that. Because the wisdom is not there to show you how to deal with falling outs, or or for things to not escalate to that level. It never should escalate to that level, right? Because you're not using the black culture, you're not using what belongs to you and what the Lord loves you. This is the repercussions of what's going on. When society talking about this is an economic thing, and it's a what you call it? It's not based on race, and it's based on class. No, sir. It is based solely on whether you apply what God says to do or not. The so-called black Hispanic native Indian man, you're supposed to be, understand, a light, or what the gender is supposed to look at you and say, as well as them respond to you all the time. Right? It's this. You're supposed to be what the Gentiles or what the other races just look at and say, yeah, but they're people wise. You know why? Because exactly what we forefathers and them fight to establish and fight to get approval from the Lord, and they say, we go. This is the problem. This is the blessing or the promise I'm making to you, Abraham. You understand that being my friend, because you follow what I see to do. Yeah? Now, you know, not just like that. Asking questions, everything like that, no problem. But in terms of popular on the platform, we don't operate on that level. We have to structure something, right? And that structure to be able to say, well, okay, this is exactly what we plan to do in an orderly fashion. Right? So you can reach out to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge in Trinidad and Tobago or whichever region you're in. And if you'd like to join us on a live, or maybe set up a way to go ahead and go a debate or ask questions and all of that, we have a proper system in terms of doing that. So, right, bear with us. We thank you again for tuning in. You understand? Please like, share, follow, ask your questions, reach out, you understand? Because we really actually doing this for you all. So that other people, because somebody did it for us, so we know that this is the mission. The Lord wants you to operate and think the way you're supposed to be operating, and that's why this come here. Right? Nothing more, nothing less, basically. Right? So, without further delay, basically, we're going to go into this first scripture what the Lord talking about regards this man who see you on reason, right? And what he going to do and what his eyes see to do, right? First scripture, we're going to Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 18. Right? So, you can take the time and turn to that. It's book in the Old Testament, right? So, you want to navigate to it, right? For people who are familiar with reading through the Bible. If you could, take down notes or whatever case, you don't TikTok, you rely on those things like YouTube, right? So you can go ahead and take down the scriptures if you want and feel free to ask questions, no problem at all, right? So Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 18. I will raise them up, a prophet from among their brethren, right? For the most part, not because of how society is structured today, like a Kalua and people living in like in a neighborhood, you might find 10 different races in the same neighborhood. That is not usually how things are set up. Just like in the Middle East, you see majority of people is Arabs. Right? In China, the majority of people over there is Chinese. Japan, majority of people over there is Japanese. So Korea, you'll find some Koreans, right? Australians, you'll find Australians. So that is basically the exact setup the world was in. Right? Again, your brethren to be living right next to you on close proximity or close borders. You understand? Let's say, like we put it right now. Your brethren, you understand, to be from here to maybe San Fernando. That region here, yeah, this is where Benjamites is living. Or this is where black people is living. Like, just like Central and South America, there were plenty Spanish and plenty Hispanics is living. Yeah? Same thing with the North American Indians. You will find them living, you know, some bunch of basically like that. Right? So one of them among your brethren, that is the one I go and raise up. And I will put what? My words in his mouth. And he shall speak unto them, and all that I shall command them. Right? They're talking about Christ. Christ, in a sense, is who the Most High prophesied and tell Moses basically to document this. I will raise them up, you understand, from among the brethren. He will understand the ways or the struggles God is facing, everything there. Right? And what it is he going to do is everything I command him to say and to teach and to live. This is exactly what he wants to do. That's why in the New Testament they're talking about when they see the bird come down from above, whoever kind of familiar with stories. Some people might never hear it, whatever. right? You kind of bring it all up to speed, basically, to what it is, right? So when you don't know ascend now and learn them now, you understand? Then the clouds open up and you hear a voice saying, right? This is my son whom I am well pleased. Listen, hear what he's saying, listen to what he's saying. You understand? Because I tell you, the Lord that prophesy here on, I will, and if you have command and everything I see him to do, that is exactly what he going to do by it. He is the most, understand, capable, right? The most qualified man to teach you exactly what going on, right? Today, they understand that same information passed down to Commandant General YAHANNA, the head of the school today, and the men that train professionals in the school. Before there's like a doctor that's not trained, a lawyer that's not trained, mechanic that's trained, electrician is trained. Yes, you're supposed to get trained on the Bible. You're supposed to come up there, talk confident and give a story for 2 hours and take the collection plate, class it down 2-3 times. You're not supposed to do that. You understand? The Lord, you understand, really and truly about sacrifice, about giving. You follow? Nothing can run without you putting in, you understand, that your mindset's supposed to be more on that. We'll touch more on that as well. Because we have it backward. Because on that are disgusting, greedy, selfish bastard. Because Paul is so-called person, the slave master, the colonial master for winning Caribbean. I get more familiar because this platform is very particular in terms of what it is they want to say and they want to break it down. So we'll use the terminology and understand that most likely acceptable and whatever the case is, right? We come to give you the truth, we decide to frame it, understand in a way that they go shut you down so that you all can get the benefit. Or what it is we come here to establish, understand the mission, right? So, there you go, first Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21. Right, and then we will touch back on what the same scripture that the same Deuteronomy 18 and 18 talking about. Now back in the Son in the New Testament, everything that you prophesied the same way, the clouds open and all that. Right? So we can turn on the Bibles, right, to the scriptures to Matthew 1 and 21. Right, I'll give that 2 seconds to catch up basically, right? We're not bringing out some proof, right? Talking about the same version, talking about the color and the scripture are the same, but are you talking about it? So Black, Spanish, and Native Indians, because you're taught, you understand, you was taught, or basically you don't already have direction in terms of what it is for you. Or established for you, there's like the Syrian and have the association, the Chinese have the Chinese association, the Stadians have the Mahasabha, and all that. You have a place as well. Your association is the Israelite school or universal practical knowledge. Lord, you understand, set that for you, you understand, to get that place so that you can relearn the way you're supposed to learn. You have records, and something is called the Holy Scriptures or the Holy Bible in today. That is your historical records of what your forefathers laid down, the mistakes they make, you understand, they document everything. So you understand exactly from a very practical standpoint, right, which can be used universally, right, that this is what you're supposed to apply, what you're supposed to stay away from. Right? Just like Adam in God, he gets, understand, instructions. This is the reward, you understand, for following the instruction. Right? You're going to get blessed, you'll get rewards, basically. What we're facing right now, you understand, is what is the fruits or the repercussions of evil. Right? The knowledge of evil, when you put your hand by the fire, your mother tell you not to do that, your father tell you not to do that, and you get burned, that is, you understand? That is the repercussion. That is the knowledge of evil. You now know what evil is feel like. You now know what evil is feel like. You understand? What punishment is feel like. We understand in this society, that's Hispanics, Native Indians, all the raping, you understand all the chaos, and all of that, we know what the repercussions of following the oppressor is feel like now. You understand? We can't get through it, we do have this, we do have that in place, nothing in place, you follow? We know, we understand what we're doing. Good evening to everybody again, right? Thanks for tuning in. Well, so, we come back to the Matthew 1 and 21, right? We get it. The book of Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. And she shall bring, in fact, I will start from verse 20, right? So you can go ahead and mark it up. Matthew chapter 1 verse 20 to 21. Right? But while he taught on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife. A lot of people like to say, or they like to teach, that Christ was not born through intercourse, right? Which is not the truth. There's no man born in the face of the planet, or no woman born in the face of the planet, or no animal born in the face of the planet that is not born through intercourse. That is how we understand life is made and how it is multiplied and all of that, and all that jazz, right? This is so that they can now not be held accountable for what they do, and they can also try to make an excuse for why you can't not do evil. Yeah? Because in Dubai, right now, anybody who ever been to there or whatever the case is, then when you go across there, you just follow all the rules, or you get jailed or you pay the consequences one time, and everybody just behave themselves, right? So if that's the case, right, and the press upon you say, no, Leah, we don't play around with it, because you're feeling it, you understand, you're getting on the time. If you really want to explore, you want to find out for yourself, you can really get touched, right? So this is the same thing now with the oppressor. He now, when someone want to open the doorways for all type of corruption, all type of misbehavior, all type of evil, all type of wickedness, you understand? So now he going and try to do. He is going to ensure that he can be the ability to do the same thing. As we like to see down in the Caribbean, Satan cannot correct sin. So when you see that now, you follow, you feel you can go and tell hey, stop doing that, of course, they stop going across in different country and spreading drugs and then killing out each other. Some bringing containers, you understand that they check maybe about 50% off, and all these different brands and all these different big names they check in the containers. So them things will come in just so, right? So-called black man, Hispanic man, native Indian man, for the most part, I talk about 99, maybe 99%, I don't know. Maybe 1% of them by now, maybe have the ability, you understand, to bring it and clear. You understand, things should customs, guns, drugs, anything like that, there's no sign of form. Yeah? A company can just understand, they call it, just take the documentation, then check the packaging and all that, and just send it through, and then what? Who pays it? Who now in display, right? Who have not been taught, who have not been trained. You do know the resolve conflicts and all these different things are going back and forth. And you understand they're under a question to where you can't provide for your family, so all type of different conflicts happening at the same time, which is unnecessary, right? Which you don't know exactly what the system, maybe a little family system, maybe a little something, some type of a support system where you yourself need that because you need to understand you cannot provide it to somebody because you know for sure somebody will sell it. That means somebody will buy it because you know you need it, right? Water, everybody buying water, everybody buying food, everybody buying this. But you go and your person out trying to sell you all kind of different drinks. So now you go in and not establishing something. Suppose the company fall apart that you're working for, you understand that no way in your mind because now there is a God. He set it up so that you could be, you understand, his servants and he could be your God. You understand? So now you're getting caught up in it because you understand you have to worship that God. You have to go to work, you understand? You have to make sure make them days. Yeah, and as soon as they get a chance, you can bring me next day. Bring me another servant with the quickness. You replace me, understand? You will pay the bone, because you don't care. All you watch is numbers. Because he don't understand, you're not wise. If you're wise, you understand the corruption, just the way you put the work, the burden, you understand? All that some people are there and you encourage them, you understand? They set up some kind of structure because you know what? You can benefit you too. Because they begin, they like Rolls Royce and they like $1 billion yachts and all these different things, and they want to feel together than somebody else because they have insecurities, you understand? Because they have an inferiority complex. That is the kind of things they would set up. And now you want people to eat from you and to feel good about yourself about the things that you lack in. Yeah? So now you understand you want to oppress people because you maybe can't dress like them, nobody gets it. So what? But you know, black people got that mindset because you know we created enough people who have any cases. Yeah? Yeah, we got flex too. Yeah, we just really hard thing, just nice to have nice music, everything. Come better than many cases. Yeah? But you know that there is a responsibility, as we was talking about earlier, for whoever now joined the cases. Right? Earlier we was talking about black man is supposed to be allied to the Gentiles, allied to the other races to see okay. Right? Them people why they call them dysfunction. Let me follow that part. But they say that no, they skin up their face at you. And they self in the sun causing your demands. That is an extremely evil place. The country that love to partake in and celebrate the Independence Day and the emancipation, emancipated from what? Independent from what? I don't know. Or they tell me, mommy now jump from a refugee. But let them make me understand what really taking place because I already don't get it. be so loyal to all these different places and all these different countries and all of that. And you know, became, in a sense, citizens of these countries throughout slavery, so-called black Hispanic native Indian man, woman, and child. He wasn't even there, they wasn't even underpaid. Yeah? They don't even have establishments the way you could survive. This man, about a month aside from some Muslim community was bringing on the other day. Right? And this is supposed to be common sense. People are supposed to be able to see with their own ears, see with their own eyes, and hear with their own ears, yeah, that this is what's going on. Right? East Indian have a community, Chinese have a community, so where it's set up that they can survive. Even if everybody decide that they can do the business, they can survive. The Syrians, understand, most amount of power, they cannot do that. We cannot see, understand that is what we are. That is what dread, the witchcraft is and how wicked and evil your religious leader is. He understand that going and sacrifice to find nothing for you to put in place to ensure that your family and them can come out at that kind of position. Now you only have 2 weeks. The average man have 2 weeks left so much. And you can't do that really and truly. To take vacation out of entire year. When you look at, go and look at Denmark right now. Go and look at Denmark, Switzerland, all these different places on the Eastern Bloc and all that. Look at them, look at European countries. And check out their policies. When the women pregnant, check out how much time they give them. 6 months. 6 months for pay. And guess who will pay for that? You think I take a while, yes, anybody? Again, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Think I take a while, yes. The taxes that come in from this side of the world, from the western side of the world, from the slaves. Yeah? Let's go to the center. Check it out. If you everything line, check it out. You think we're just talking out of this side of the neck, as they say. Check it out and see. That's how dry this place is. You have to understand, hey, you know what I mean? This man, this brother here, listen to him. You know what God say he gonna do, right? Verse 21, Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. There you go. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for Yahweh shall be given. For he shall what? Save his people from their sins. He will save them in a sense from the punishment of what is going on by teaching them exactly what to do. Because if in a sense it was some kind of mystical way that he was born, you know, let's come and let's pull it out. See, people like to talk about this idiotic mantra and way that people have been taught. I don't understand it for the life of me. How we understand a man think he's so caught up on a scam? We don't dread the scammers. You understand going to work, go to church, or wherever you're going, every Sunday or Friday, or whatever the case is. You take it in the sun, you save, you protect it, and somebody like this telling you have Papa in heaven somewhere, in the sky somewhere that is not true. You understand that heaven will be actually is the state that you're in. When there's like, again, Bible is a very poetic book. It's a very black book. When I say black, I mean Hispanic native Indian. We know the culture, we know how the salsa native. Yeah? The Bible, you understand, is a real practical thing, and that's something that's not getting taught because it's so sweet. They know, you understand, you can run to everything that is still nice and you avoid all pain. Because you're not got it, because you're trained to do that. A man, you understand, who's an athlete, a woman who's an athlete of some type of, we call it bodybuilder or somebody who is the gym, understand the benefits of pain. And how to take that pain, how to really regulate that pain. But because you're trained, you understand, to be softly, right, to be, we call it, working to your own self, I will say that way because I don't want to understand the message to come across the wrong way. You want to get it understand the whole, or you really want to let them focus on what really taking place, or let them understand the time and the day and time, what we really facing in the society. Scams so true, right? Here with the scammers. You understand? You want to go one place in the world, you may have to off. You understand? You want is only easy things, and you can never look towards, you understand what really and truly is. There's formulate growth. You understand the thing that is inspire people to go beyond the limits. What you understand what save you from being, we call it hypertensive and diabetic. You understand? And STDs and STI, because now you're looking at things where your mind focus and you can see, and you focus on the zoning on what, you understand, is really increase of the spirit, you understand, progress. When you now shift, you understand what's going on. And for them that don't understand what's going on, right? We really actually teaching the truth about the Bible. What we really showing people today is that Christ is a black man according to the Bible, and the Lord is saying that this is the man that you must listen to. Right? The instructions that come down through the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, we are. This is exactly what he taught and what must be done, and this is the solution, this is the way forward, this is what is going to fix the entire planet. The so-called black Hispanic native Indian man has the responsibility to lead the entire planet to understand back to where it's supposed to be. But this happens only when he now reconditions his mind back to the way he's supposed to be thinking. That is why we are here. Because we understand this is the only way out. The Lord, they understand, is waiting on us. We are not waiting on the Lord. That is not, we didn't sign up for that scam. We fought that scam. The Lord is waiting for us to get we baptized in line. To get back, you understand, the right mental, the right framework, the right spirit, so that now we can, you understand, be used to continue what he really originally wanted. You understand, which is a society where people understand the value of wisdom of operating the way they're supposed to do, when nobody has to work you to do what you're supposed to do, and you're motivated by the right principles and the right standards. Because they understand the way this thing is written, they understand wisdom in this book. You understand what we're doing? So that is what the Lord wanted to establish, and that is what he tried to do. That is what Christ come here to die to show. He, understand, take his sacrifice so that you know to follow that same pattern. That's why the Lord then say, you understand, jump up on the cross and maybe die too. He said, take the cross and follow after me. Listen to what I say. Listen to teaching. Matthew 5, you understand, Matthew 6, Matthew 8, Matthew 18. These things that are written here, listen to me here. Listen to them things, and this is what I'm pointing out here. This is a situation where this man had a circumstance, or this session had a circumstance, right? This is the way to operate. This is what going to understand to prevent you from feeling the effects or the repercussions of sinning, of violating yourself and others. When you now begin to understand to reverse that process by unlearning that garbage that was taught to us, that was beaten into us, understand, that was driven into us for 400 years, and our religious leaders that buy that because of our weakness, understand, our selfishness, and going, understand, to destructive patterns, right? When that now is reversed, now you can really breathe, now you can really live. Now you understand 6, 9, 7, 8, Muslim, Egyptology, all these different things. So now you understand cease to exist. And really harmony, peace, progress can be made. That is the only way forward. By listening to Christ, because he understands has the template, he understands it and he applies it. That is why you can in Matthew 5 and verse 48, be ye perfect. Right? I didn't answer, I don't know if it was here, right? But for MSJJ, I didn't answer your question. Right? So what you might have to do is tune in a little bit more. Right? For those that are really interested in tuning into the class and want answers and all that, you gotta stick around. You gotta really pay attention, right? Because remember again, for those on TikTok don't save their lives. Right? Because they don't like YouTube. So, guys, what it is, right? So let me not let's start the class, right? And really actually continue to tune in. Again, right? Question, really question if you really want answers to them. Right? We're here to learn, we're here to teach the people the right things. Right? That's what we are out here. Cool? Right. So let me see what this same brother, remember the scriptures we pull out earlier, Deuteronomy 18 and 18. He will say, you're going to sow and raise up a prophet. The Lord is going to raise up like we prophesy. He said, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise up a prophet from among the brethren, and I will teach him exactly what to say, and he will say everything I commanded out of his mouth. And that is what we all must do. Right? So you turn your Bibles again to Revelation chapter 1, start from verse 30, we're going down to verse 15. Right? So giving you a description of what that same for that looks like. Yeah? The book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13. Let me know. You know, if you want to do that, or let's give it another 2 seconds to do it after the exchange. Right? I'll give me 1 second. Obviously, right? That scripture, I think it's Matthew, one of them books that they talk about that. Hear you. This is my son who am well pleased. Hear you. Right? What I much appreciate it, right? So we're going across the Revelation again, from Revelation chapter 1 verse 13, right? And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. Again, that is just an next word they call him, right? Because they call him rabbi, they call him teacher, right? They like slang, right? One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and built about the parts that golden girdle, or what I would look like. It's a war belt, it's a strap around the midsection. That is what they used to do, right? To keep, you understand, well, sword and dagger and kind of thing to strip the midsection in case of somebody trying to take care of the belt. You know, protect care, understand? The vital organs below them, right? There's always a more warlike society, you follow? There's always that way. Not because we like warmongering, it's a difference, but because we have a military structure. That is why you find it in warlike apparel. That is when scriptures, you understand? Young men come in and do things and just warlike apparel. We pull a scripture that's somewhere, what you call the Apocrypha, you understand? Ecclesiastic somewhere, right? But going down again, verse 14. This same brother we're talking about, right? His head and his hairs were white like wool. Who are woolly on the plant? I never see them. I know people that never see them like them older men, right? Big with a big afro. The hair, understand? Cushiony, whatever the case they can turn it down and stuck on all kind of different things. Put it up in cane rolls, fish bowl, you know what I mean? You can do all the different plants, right? Black people have that type of texture, right? So they see the same image that they see in them religious organizations and created and all that. That is not the image. That is not the description of our King, Yahushua, or the world called Jesus Christ. That is not what he looked like. The Bible is describing exactly what he looked like, right? His head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire, right? Because when the people drink, right, or the time when he tired, it's not the eyes get a little red. When he is like me, I don't red, it's not me that tired, right? You want to drink wine, whatever the case is, bam. Eyes red. Verse 15. And his feet like under fine brass. What is the color brass? Anybody look it up, if you ain't know, look it up. Color brass. As if they burn in a furnace. If you put, you understand, a coin, like a 5-cent coin, right? For those in the Caribbean or Trinidadian, whatever the case is, you throw that in a furnace, it can burn, it will turn dark brown. That's the color brass, it doesn't like the brown, whatever the case is, right? And his voice has the sound of many waters. He had a deep, you understand, throwing voice, a heavy voice, a commanding voice. Yeah? If the color of your foot is dark color, it's dark brown. What do you rest my body is? Like me. What color do you rest my body is? If my hand brown. Take a guess. Right. So we know the image that we see in them religious organizations is not the image of Christ, of Jesus Christ, right? Somebody say, oh, Psalm 115. Psalm 115 is our brother. Question about it. Right away, question if you want. Please don't come. Right? You get scripture, John? You give me a read it. Right?
Matthew chapter 3 and verse 17.
Right.
And lo, a voice from heaven said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased.
Go ahead. Yeah. Is it? We don't need this foundation. Are you looking for the one that says, hear ye him? Right? The only Lord says, this is my beloved son. So you follow? This is the man, you understand, that really and truly do what I say, and it's exactly like any father. You must love, you understand, that make you proud. You definitely, you might love all, you understand? Really and truly, but this is what I hear. Yeah, but you have to let make me proud, but I love that with him, I love that spirit in him. Just like we see David, a man, you understand, after my own heart. I love you always operate. You follow this the man I want to listen to. That I can put him in charge because he is executing exactly what I say. Everything I come out, as scripture say, yeah, that way exactly what he is. Right? That is so-called black man, Hispanic man, native Indian man must understand. That you understand, somebody to call you an instructor, you have a place for learning, you have a place that you understand, can really develop and get the market is supposed to have. That is the Israelite school and universal practical knowledge today. Yeah? Universally, you can use it as a practical. Right? Doctor, we go jump to, give me Matthew 6 in the meantime. Now, where that we understand, right? You can find that scripture from about. Yeah, people, right? So, jump to Matthew chapter 6 and start from verse 1. Right? Alright. Yeah. So, the same way we talk about the example, the ways of how ingredient is disgusting. Right? And you cannot see a power. You cannot see that my actions and the way I'm teaching and the way I want to operate is not, you understand, going to foster growth. It's not going to have progress. You can have peace. You will have corruption, death, murder, and all of that. I would scripture say who's coming is after the works of Satan. That is how we operate. Genesis, I think it's 25 and 40, somewhere. So they understand that that is how he doesn't live by the sword. He gave a description of Esau. Esau is the biblical character or the forefather or the progenitor, which is the next way of saying forefather of the so-called white race today. His operation is modus operandi is of murder and killing. That's why he is going to different lands and all of that. He don't stay on the way. He just go there, you understand, and take over the place with violence. Right? Don't know.
I just get this one more, Matthew 17 and verse 5, right?
Let me hear it.
While he yet speak, behold, a bright cloud shadow.
Isaac, go ahead, yes, sir.
Matthew chapter 17 and verse 5. While he yet speak, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud, which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased.
Of course, right there, right? So, even the Lord said, for the decision, or whoever just said, not one is good, but they are favorites, right? Of course, the scripture says not one is good, but here one, Christ, right? Operate the way the Lord said, you understand, to operate, and that is what the Lord said. This is my beloved Son. I love you, and that. This is what He does do. You understand? He does do exactly what I say to do. Yeah. In other words, this is right here. So, you follow, this is what the Lord saying about Yahweh. This man here, he understand the template to be with them, and he is running. So I want to take him what he said. He going to teach you exactly what to do, how to operate, how to think. Because remember, at the same time Christ walking here, at the same time he's still under captivity, he's still under what the rulers. Herod was what he called Malatu. Right? You cannot call him that because his mother was an Israelite woman, meaning a black woman, and his father, and his son was a European or a Caucasian man. Right? And because who forever know the story, you understand, Herod wanted to kill him because he knew that is the man that the Lord prophesied, one of the Lord brethren, understand, or a prophet among his brethren that he could raise up to teach him exactly what to do. Herod being the man who ruled at that time, cannot have that because again, just like today, they want to be corrupt. They want to do all kind of manner equal, they follow, and function in a disorderly way. That is why they killed John the Baptist, who pointed out that they cannot sleep with your mother. That is kind of evil they want to they'll allow you, in a sense, to look for all the evil ways, all in a sense, the destructive ways, and you now cannot go up against them. When, just like, let's say, Esha, just like, I say today, 10 tech, understand, raise the bill to $1,000 a month. You feel people going for that? Majority of people. And they'll strike and bonus bond down 10 tech, you play bad. Right? The same way, understand? That's why you person out the soul the team. That is camera right. I get you understand the following and do this I went to these partners and crime for life. And as I said, policy them children, that was part of the guy. Same exact way. That is exactly, and that is the advantage. You don't want to fall for that trap. The way to not fall for that trap, you understand, is really actually to look at the ways that the Lord says that we say that follow my ways, it didn't be best. It didn't easy, it's not an easy road, I don't fall into that, but that don't build no strength. Be weak, you understand, and you know, even though you don't fall susceptible to evil thoughts and all them temptation because you're accustomed training yourself, you understand, to be evil and not fall in on a shot, but then you can't build up. So, if they building that you're living in, so you understand, you're people there. Sometimes it is happening. You understand? Because God knows. But if you want to be at the mercy of people that think in that way, it's up to you. But for we, you understand, we really actually looking for the ways to build so that the Lord can establish this society that He really wants so that we can avoid that. And Hezbollah and this one and that one can stop bombing each other and stop killing up one another. You know, they can do more productive with all that money they waste. All them billions of dollars, you understand, on the side and make all and bullets and all that, they can use that, you understand, to make sure people eat and drink and have clean water. That man, a black man who invented, you pull in water from the sky. What's the problem? Why do you invest in that? Why? Because you see, you understand, the most important thing on the face of the planet is to kill out each other and have people proxy war and go back and another. Why? That is what is exciting. Imagine that. So if you want to continue that cycle and you want to be at the mercy of devils, of deceivers, of wicked people, you understand, go on right ahead. But for them, you understand that seeing that, hey, this is not something that I want to continue to face with. No, sir. No breaks, not for that. This is the place, you understand, that they can make that out to. And they can start, you understand, to work towards getting free. There's a ticket to feed them here. The Israelite scholar in the goes practical knowledge. Follow? Nobody here, understand, could torture you in the back and kill you. They will have to, understand, they will have to formulate that within itself. You have to learn what to do and do that damn thing. Do you think? No shortcuts, no gray area, no matter. White, black, light, death. You understand? That's what it is. And they teach you, understand, how to navigate in an evil society. You understand how to be civilized. Because if it was up to the heathen than them, well, I don't know. Thankfully, the Most High have enough mercy in the sense that you can get an opportunity to really fix that and come back to back on the pathway. You gotta go back to the back of the line, start right on again, learn where you learn, and organize this. Yeah? No off because to stay back in the line, you gotta go and right there, right? Go into it. Right? Where is not for you? Oh, yeah, he was reading the Matthew, I think 17 and 5, right? Okay, sure. Saturday, from the top. So what are you?
Matthew chapter 17 and verse 5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud, which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear you him.
Hear ye him. You understand? I know it is. I will not try to tell him. You have no way, understand, that you can miss. He hear the understand, you know, you will understand it. Who do it, live the life. He understand, sacrifice everything. He know that they have not that. I understand that you're going. This is the way it is good. If I lose everything, understand, I lose nothing. Really, actually, that is what the oppressor led it to believe. Society wanted to believe that you gain everything here when really actually abundant you see people that don't understand how to think, how to live, how to operate, nothing. That's how I'm seeing. So really actually you're losing everything. You're not gaining up here. So when you really actually, when Christ said it, understand if you love Father, Mother, whatever it exists, and live your own life, you're not worthy of me, you follow, you're not worthy to receive the benefits I want to give you. You're not willing, you're not worthy of being, you understand? In a place where you want to work, want to break in the night, they fall on the least thing they might do is rob you. So they can, understand, they can chop off your hand, they can rape you, the man, and leave your wife right there, because they like men. excuse my French word, violate you. That's how dread it is. You feel it just so like the boy in the Bible saying, here, understand, is Egypt and Sodom. That is the place say, you know, one in Sodom, but they didn't want the Lord to daughters. They wanted the men. That will the Lord tell you, this is the condition and the mindset of the society today. A man's driving on the Volvo. Well nice thing talking to you, you understand? How the neighbor? You follow? And if you get a chance for fun, they might kidnap you somewhere, your daughter, your son. Kidnap them, you understand? And do all kind of manner of evil, but that is what is inside them. They just feel alive by doing that. No, sir. If you understand that that is the society and that is the danger we face, you will definitely, hey, I don't see my partner jump up in him this morning. I don't know what to see big brother. Straight, respect. I don't feel like a pastor, but I see this keep happening. Right? Yeah, right? So that is, if you understand that version, you understand that system. You don't know same right, you don't know, but I will, right? So if you understand that, you know, make that about it, you know, come back, you understand, in terms of in alignment with what you really want people to do in your heart and live. The Israelite school and universal practical knowledge sacrifice, you understand? And go on to the bits and pieces and whatever, and fight until the last and continue to fight so that now we have the opportunity to do so. And now that said, you understand, we're trying to bring back people in a structure where this is enforced. But this, you understand, we know why this is the way to let down, and we all roads lead to here, and every man have to abide by our same principle, every man have to do the same thing. So you know, in that day, this responsibility is one that big, but that is what it is. That's what I wrote. You understand? That's how it is. Yeah? So that's all, you know what I mean? Let me go to the Matthew 6 partnership. Give me Matthew 6 and chapter and verse 1. You know the 4 and then jump into 10.
Okay, Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. Take heed that you do not your arms before men.
Pause right there. Right? So again, you give it the framework that you want to have in your spirit, in your mind. You want to have it solid in you. Take heed, and understand, look out, watch out, that you do not your arm before men. Right? Because that is what the person has to do. He understand what come on the side there, he will not make you whole know what you do personally. And I'm talking about the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, or some type of organization doing something before to where people can understand that this is what we do, right? Documenting it here so that people can get a way to get the same benefits. They know exactly where to come to, where they need to get help and all of that. Right? It's a different spirit altogether. There's selfishness, you understand, and and what I want to look like, and me and everything revolves around me and who revolves around me, as opposed to this is our unit, this is our body, follow, that this is set up for the benefit of others. A man, you understand, a grandfather and families that understand this, you know what they used to do? They sacrifice and leave something in the sense that the other children will benefit, and that's what it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be a normal thing. Right? Now, you follow, it's sad that many of our grandparents brought into the light where I understand going on, you know what I'm going to do? I go in and sacrifice so that what they go and work for somebody else. Or you know, you understand, they go and work for the government and risk your life, you know, a soldier and all these different things, but not understanding the reason for security and protection. So you're only doing the burden of the oppressor. You're not really functioning and thinking the way it's supposed to, because you're not teaching me, understand how to really actually alleviate crime and how to protect your people, how to protect your community. You're thinking that you're still a nation. This nation, these societies, these cities, these countries was formed, you understand, on the backs of slavery, on the backs of raping, pillaging, robberies, corruption, scamming, all these different ways. You understand? That's how they operate, and they feed it back to their people as much as they can gobble up, as much greed, you understand, as they could go until they lost or they die, because that is the mode of operation. That is the way they see, only way they see to live. There's no other way, like, okay, I'm going to leave something back, you know what I mean? Or I'm going to take so much of this, I don't need this. If there's something you don't know, everything is appeal of it's not this, and they have no limit to where you go to. And I don't care who has to suffer because of that. That is what, you understand, we face in other people. That is, you understand, the hands of the oppressors that we are under. And that is what we need to understand. We need to understand who's who and how they operate. Yes, it might have a few people that really and truly don't have that type of spirit, right? Out of the so-called Caucasian race, out of the senior race. You have people like that. It doesn't mean, you understand, that we have to do each other, you understand, evil to survive in a society. That the Lord never did that before. Never see that example. Right? You don't join to them in marriage, right? Because that is not, they don't understand our culture, right? And we, you understand, is not to make sure that the Lord really wanted us to not get sidetracked or to worship the gods of this sacrifice and compromises that they would make. That is not what we're supposed to do. And that is the error that without being abreast or understanding these things that has happened to many of us. Right? It's just because we don't know. If we would understand why the Lord say this is not to do and why the Lord say to do that, but then they have a better picture of it. We know exactly where to, understand, to distribute love to, you understand, in terms of affection, in terms of, you understand, caring for persons and all that. You know that you need to fix your house, which is your society, not just where you live alone, and not just that. You understand, but the people that are struggling on this, or who might need, you know, maybe some place for homeschooling, or, you know, to set up some type of structure to where they can learn certain things, so that they can now, you understand, take care of themselves and not be a contributing part of our communities, right? Because that is exactly what the other races do, because they understand the value and they understand that I need, you understand, to set up something in locally here, right? I need to understand that locally here so that when people face an action, they can be from whether it's Japan, Korea, China, wherever, they can come across here and they can get your sheep built and they can continue to survive and they know how to do that replicated into other places. That is what we need to see as value and not feel some type of way, because they don't feel no type of way to operate like that every day. When last in something they look at you and say and cry, you know, some type of way, no, they understand that I need and I have to take care of my own, like my responsibility. They don't, they what the person doesn't want you to think and understand their responsibility. Yeah? That's a critical part, because who will take care of it? Who's supposed to actually think about it out? You ever see a lion, you understand? When they don't say, take care of my cubs now. Giraffe, take care of my cubs now. Right now, come and take care of my chair now, please now. I want to go and make a little thing and come again there. I want to follow Calvin. No. If you understand from that standpoint, you never see a damn animal so called doing that. Why does you as people are supposed to be sentient? You understand? Or have a little understanding to these things. Something has to be done, somebody, some way, not teaching you exactly what's supposed to happen, what is supposed to be doing. That is the danger that you must understand. When you're blind, you understand, and distract you, all that pleasure, all that party, and all that different things, that is you missing out on. Then you know what you percussion, 5 years down the road, 6 years down the road, if so much, somebody going up in the block and trying to do the same thing, and they're robbing you, and then you worry about this person to kill them off, and telling them off. You can't understand, take away the medicine that they shot. Like the medicine they shot in their thing, because that is by you understand not understanding what is happening. That is like the qualification cycle. We see here that product of us. They came from us. Who built them? Who sit down and make trade? Who was feeling street, you understand, and do all these different things. What they come about, they come up from other racist society. Right? They come from. And your understanding that this is what will continue, is what will keep you understand very happy, nice, and living. Once you can eat that shrimp and other things they ain't supposed to eat, that things that designed to clean the ocean. So you take crab, shrimp, lobster, all of the different things and feeling, you know, like you're on top of the world and all that. That is what Christ telling you. This thing here. Read it again about God. The same Matthew 6 and 1. Tell you, take heed to yourself. Because this spirit here, I don't want that from you. I understand the destruction that is caused.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 1. Take heed that you do not your arms before men to be seen of them.
Pause right there. It's saying to be seen of them. That spirit, you cannot understand how that spirit on you. That is suicide. It's suicidal. But these cannot spirit on you. All of us have the opportunity to get clean from that. by being taught. But this here, understand, is destructive. When we understand that destructive, that way, you want no part of it, so that will now be a check for yourself, that these things, understand, must not be in your mind frame, in your soul. You understand? This here, stay away from it. So that, no, I will not, understand, be destructive to myself and around me. We don't know about the shop.
Otherwise, you have no reward of your Father, which is in heaven.
And the reward from the Most High. What you want to get? And you want to please the devil? And you want to please people? What reward you want to get from the Most High? You get your reward already, and that's what you want, but then go so that. You don't want God reward, but you want to be seen. You want to be the star, you want to be the superstar, you want to be the show. You have that. Nothing wrong with like now time for many cases, but man, to what degree? It must not be, understand, to where somebody else, understand, is destructive to somebody else and teaching somebody to be destructive. Yeah? We don't know which happens.
Verse 2. Therefore, when thou doest thy arms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men.
They may have glory of men, that they may shine and see. Look how we just do it. Look how we just operate, think. We, I. Me, this is how I just do it. We are fresh, we are 10. God, yeah, all that. You understand? In other words, you want to make that person your servant and you want to be their God. The glory comes from men, you understand? So men to praise you. And for what? You understand? That is what scriptures talk about. You understand? Do not praise your own mouth, let another praise thee. Let somebody else see. Yeah, God. That is what I'm talking about, God. That is a real, that is a supreme, extreme, you understand? Real way of living. That is what the society needs. Let people see and see what, yeah, God. We learn that by how to do that, you understand? Or you understand, it motivate them to operate the way they're supposed to. That is what the kind of spirit you want. So they can see, yeah, but there's a living God, there is a God, and people can't go down them and say that they have a God. Because all they see is destruction and death. Being harmed and all them different things and being scared. You can see, yeah, but they have a God, they have a living God. It's like a steam, he won't say. I will say, understand here, but here we teaching you, you know. We don't talk this one.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
They have the reward, they're going. But then I see how far I take it. We don't talk this one.
Verse 3, Matthew chapter 6, verse 3. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth.
Listen, that's a good thing. You only have to know your exam, and this is what you're supposed to do in the first place. And the responsibility of God. So hard as spirit in it to wherever you understand? Even my left hand doing something, my right hand have to do. You go, find my way, boy, you see, we don't do that, but yeah, I lost that. Capture, stop now. Vanity means useless. Are useless? Right? There are plenty of things that we unfortunately don't know what's supposed to be second nature, supposed to be a normal number. Verse 4 about the shower.
Verse 4, that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly.
The Lord will watch and see whatever. And that's how when we back to this man have integrity, this is have integrity. Look what he's doing, and look at it, you understand? That type of reward and thanks and way about it, you understand? Look at all the things that the mind is doing. Look at the only ways I live, you understand? Why is it happening to me? No. God saying, yeah, but I see you, you follow the right spirit, and I will reward you openly. I see, and so they will say, yeah, but look how much the winners are great. Look how this is why they pull them out. You understand? So that you know that you're working for $10,000 and probably $10,000 is what you may have to operate at some time. Maybe some child sick or somebody dependent on you. And you just no way make that, but somehow you understand God calling you out, maybe for 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Sometimes you may not make it and you might not have open people, they might not own financial institutions, whatever, they take a loan to help somebody, help survive, whatever, help yourself, whatever. That might be the case. But yeah. The Lord will definitely hire back because you want to mission. You know that you see your journey. You see, son, understand? You want to be just as Christ is, a beloved son. But who I will please, who the Lord will watch and say, I will please. Yeah, you understand the mission. They fall in true and that's what it is. They committed to that. Yeah? No man, no man. In no way here, Christ was scamming people and taking advantage of them. No way here see that. All he decided to love them, the people that love him, everything. He had a big Bentley. When Christ had a Bentley? He had a big mansion? No. But the people understand, but yeah, Christ and mission. He just do what he had to do. Simple, simple. He ain't important. I will see he come to be part of business. Yeah. And he had a wet garment. You know what? That golden girl, yeah, the men them roll dice. When they come to the Bible, the men them roll dice for the man garment. They have a best and bad garment. That is just showing you nothing evil in that. But do you make the garment gold? Is that your goal? If I don't have this, I will fall apart. If I don't have this, I can't move nowhere. I can't do nothing. That is what the Lord wants me. You understand? Yeah, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah? Freedom fighter. Yeah, like, you talk about the spirit, you know what I mean? That you want to have, you know what I mean? So that is where you're trying to bring down people and get them insight into what Christ said, they follow and what to follow, and that is why you understand the instruction here. We just live that so that men can come and get that. They can teach people other people that. This is what the understand is established for. If the Lord wanted it any other way, then Christ understand what happened with these arguments. Everybody would have just know what to do. But because the disciples, you know, you have disciples have to look so they want to learn. Right? Not to take away from what it is saying, but because we so short, remember Ecclesiastes 5:1 published. Because of the society and our structure and all the evils we learn, it's really imperative that people understand this. Just as you had to go to class in a college and learn how to learn, all these different things before you operate and one or three people and they have the, what do you call this thing again? The 2 weeks thing and there's or a month or whatever it is, or some people go on and teach it. The next thing, 2 weeks. Yeah, they call it a new job now. They call it an interview. No, not interview. That is when they get a job. And they know how to work now. Not a month. I like a provisional period, something like that. I just wanted to get out kind of simpler word for the people that can I get, you know what I mean? Keep it Ecclesiastes, I have to go to something. 5:1 published.
5:1.
5:1.
5:1. Ecclesiastes chapter 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High.
Right, so here go, when they enter the place and the fact that the Lord prophesying and teaching, right? They want to keep your foot. You don't want to be too fast around, right? You keep your foot. Like I hold it, I want to know hold it up. Can't not lose it, so listen a little more. Right? So you can understand what we're doing. You know why? Because they don't understand because of how he was taught, how he was programmed. Exactly, this is what you do. You're taken away from yourself and from others. When you're not doing that, right? When the Lord say when they come to the house and the most side, pause a little, slow down. We don't rest back, start to do again back motion.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the Most High, to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools.
Right, so be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, because we was taught in the society to be fools. If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be in this condition. That's what we need to understand and accept that we as have not been taught properly. You follow? That is why in fact the Lord will ensure that you understand get to hear exactly what you're supposed to do and you prove it that this is what you're supposed to do because this is what is good. Right? You put it to the test. Because all over the places they want to stand in here, they want to talk nice and want to make them think something so wise and all of that, but they're not fixing society. When you look at the track record of the Israelites full of universal practical knowledge, you will see. Look anywhere in the world and watch how the men are, all the sisters are doing. It cannot change this, and some men have been making for years, upon years. They don't do it, understand? They're actually not supposed to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. That is the definition of something. And we do as publication.
But they consider not that they do evil.
If you consider, you understand that when you become that you're quick to talk, right, that you believe. You really don't understand. You know what I mean? Exactly what's going on. Even if you have a scripture that talk about, if you even know the answer, all the piece out of it, right? So that, you know what I mean, that you can soak it in and really add it. The scripture say a wise man is hard, you understand, to when you hear something wise. That is a wise thing to do. You add a build up the conversation so that it's not helpful to somebody else. Yeah? So it's just something that we are train ourselves to do. I know it could be difficult because it's not something we learn to value. Your person is want to run him out and everything and he just feel. I want you to say, understand, sit and see that's God. You want, you understand, to talk as garbage. Alright, jump to, in the same Matthew 6, jump to verse 10, 10 to 15.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Alright, so all it is Christ showing it, but you must learn. Time and time over time. Right? Thy kingdom come, the Lord will, you understand? That up in heaven, where he's seated in the fourth dimension, which is not up in the sky nowhere, is a different dimension. Right? But the Lord saying his will be done, right? What Christ saying. So he teaching you his will, like he talked to Leon and this whole chapter here, breaking down the way it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to think and operate and all that. Right? He showed you after this manner you're praying, you understand that this is exactly what you're praying for. The Lord will be done because exactly what you want. You want strength, you want the Lord, you understand the strength in you. You continue to exercise exactly what you're doing, following the instruction, and living this way, you want the Lord to strengthen you and others. This is what you're praying for. The Lord will to be done on earth. In the black community, understand first, because that is our responsibility to lead the nation and be a guide the nation that they can support. First ourselves, so that they can now, as they used to do before, they will look and say, surely this is a wise and understanding. Right? So, that is exactly what you're going to do. Pray and read on Bible Shalom. This is the mindset you want to have. That greediness, you understand, greed and thou possess spirit that you want to have, that I go do anything and do over anybody to get what is I need, you will stop that garbage. You will stop them destructive pattern because this is the mindset you want to have here. You're going to take the more of the breakdown this and explain the option.
Verse 11. Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread. Whether you're planting, whether you're working taxi, whether you're doing this, whether you're doing that, my mindset is the Lord and the Son is giving you daily bread. So not going up out of time in, or even worry away on yourself. Because sometimes you have bills to pay and all that, and then you drive yourself to the ground. Before you know, you can't function next week, or you can't function to continue to be consistent in the area and handle the responsibilities because of the agreed on him. The agreed spirit that lost it for every day, you have to lay down. No, daily bread. That's one of the hardest things you have to fight yourself to fight with one of the biggest one of them. Because it's not a comforting thing. It's what is feel good now. Like Kabbalah talking about the other week, you understand when you go to Muslim class, right? There are many of them that you're choosing wrong sisters, sitting sisters, they're choosing the wrong men because you want to feel nice now. But you don't understand the repercussions of that later on down the road. You don't understand the kind of trouble you will face because you're not taught in a sense how to be a husband, you're not taught to be a wife. They run into problems and then you continue, you understand? That's the mindset, and then every time it's somebody else fault. That girl, that man, very bad. No, you had to be taught, you understand, what to do, and the best chance of doing that is here. Other than that, if you like, you understand abuse, and you like to waste time, and you like to waste money, and you like to be ashamed, and you're ashamed because you're making the wrong choices all the time, and the end that's exciting for you. And you like that, so yeah, why did that? You have possibility that will help yourself. Yes, so think about it, right? And again, you understand, a wealth of experiences that I have men, you understand, that have been doing this for 50 years, 40 years, and all of that. They know, you understand, how to fix problems with their families. Yeah. Tune into the class, and you also want to tune into the I.S.U.P.K and the One West classes. That is what on Monday and Tuesday, especially in scripture breakdown. You have Wednesday law class, Tuesday Bible class, and especially you want to tune into the Black Culture, the real Gen.YAHANNA on YouTube. So for who listening, the real Gen.YAHANNA, he will later on, I think at 9 o'clock, the podcast will start. Between 9 and 11. It's supposed to start just now. You want to tune in there to get a breakdown from the sudden of what's going on globally. And the same thing touching on here, you'll get it at even more experience that they really show you understand what's taking place in politics and what to look out for, how not to get caught up in all that garbage, and how not to depend on the man that wants to make yourself go on, right? So that you can really understand, be taken care of, and you can really learn how to serve each one of the God. And the things that you're supposed to do, you can just do that. Yeah? We reach Islam. Read on to verse 12 of the Shah.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 12. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors.
Right, so what do you want to forgive you now? Yeah, that's you understand transgressions, your mistakes, forgive others. When you have that spirit in your hand, it's difficult to hold grudges and to do wickedness. You're not looking for opportunity to do that because you can forgive another brother and you wash your shoes, or you take your bride or somebody and after your family member, somebody you into a while whatever. You understand if you're looking at them, others or whatever the case is, a child, you understand, you see by and you do something, you ain't watching that too much. What you want to do, you want to take opportunity now to teach them. Show them exactly what they must do so that they can now follow that suit that they will say, that makes more sense. Do the sensible thing. Learn to do the most sensible things so that they can see that and they can say, I want to follow that. See that working better. The whole place, the whole extension, that's parallel, that's passing, that's animosity, it is have a vibe when you're doing what you're supposed to do. Have a different type of vibe. This ain't happy and people frustrated with each other and they want to kill each other and everything. That is how to stop all that and war and all that. Because I'm like thinking of what I would want done to me and doing it to somebody else. Not an evil man, like the right way and the way that's worked wisely. Thing that will bring results, the thing that brings fruit. Yeah? We don't know.
Verse 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Right? Lead us not into temptation. Right? The devil is going to come. His job is to test your mental. But right now you feel it. I can say that without beyond the shadow of a doubt, because you're not taught how to resist temptation. You don't even know what it's all like. So now a man coming to you, boy, you see what he normally live. You see what she normally live. And then riding up and you biting that chain, you taking that chain up. So now they don't wax up your brain on, you start functioning a particular way. You see what she normally live, like demons. Ask him on the Julian, I was talking about in a lecture. I want to take it at 5, a demon tree, and then deliver among us. And listen to what it is, because exactly that same conversation is happening in your head day and night. You can identify that demon trying to kill you. That demon, you understand? Trying to get you, to kill you, somebody else, as much people as they can take them, because you know that you're going to respond to feelings. And what you think is a violation as opposed to one fix it. If you have a way to fix it, Christ has worked what you're out there. So instead, you understand, a Muslim and think, well, they ain't supposed to be Muslim, they ain't supposed to be Christian, they ain't supposed to be whatever, Rasta. That is not the religion, or maybe the religion, that is not the lifestyle or the culture of the so-called Black Hispanic independent man from China. That is not, you're an Israelite. Your forefather's name was Jacob, his name was Israel, which means Prince of the Power, and you descend from that bloodline. And that bloodline establishes who you are. That's who you are. You are not these numbers and these religions. You're not a Trinidadian, you're not a Guyanese, you're not a Jamaican. That is not who you are. You're from a tribe. We are from the tribe of Benjamin, the Caribbean. That area is majority populated, right? The majority of Benjamites live in this area, this region. In America, the so-called black man, right? The tribe of Judah predominantly, or the majority of persons live in that area, right? We don't know Bishop. They are there. 16.
Okay.
What?
With Matthew chapter 6 and verse 15.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 14. For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you.
Simple. You forgive them, and I said, Lord, see what you do, yeah? I can forgive you. If you don't want to, something you want to be hostile and thing towards them, right? For some stupid reason, something that could be avoided. Or if you violate, you understand, you know what to do. One tell them, hey, watch it. Pull aside. Just the same way, there's one somebody, you understand, that one handle last in fear. You understand, some kind of discomfort, telling you all life, and you go pull them aside and say, it's a shame because you all know. It's a shame thing, or yeah, the money, or so that, it's not that, it's more to be done, okay, do this. Same way, you can understand that thing valuable to you. And that is what dread is focused on, scammers. They can big rule, they can big back and about it, as opposed to, hey, see what going on there, you know, going on, really actually notice that the stand will tell you, and then you say, yeah, well, or you go bring it and say, no, I didn't mean to do that, I don't know if you come across a way, but I guess, but or you might say, yeah, I understand what to do, I apologize. And if you can question, you understand, or he breaks something, or take something, and they, and mash this by mistake. Right? You might be able to pay for everything one time, but it's a system where you can be harmed. The man whose stuff was broken or whatever, they get compensated. You know, you have that? Right? You have you honestly. If a man in the sun was running by some animal or whatever they get sent, you make compensation to the man. Somebody get violated, whoever they get sent that right. That's supposed to be like common sense, like normal. You back here, I do what we just do. Our wives, do. Not make this thing and make it escalate and all that. And women have their pockets and ask people that next month go and come out. You feel me? Of course, and that's not unnecessary garbage, And when she plays, she feeling, you understand? We call it a shame, right? To even be, what do call it, desired by an ex-man. That kind of spirit is supposed to be an old man. Why is encouraging this man? You understand? The last time they're trying to come after me. Especially, I don't know, one. Or at least he asking, he coming on that way and he just in KA business. If I ask somebody or not. You operating so. That's not supposed to be, you understand what we're going to black Hispanic and native in them man. Woman, you understand? Straight, no worries. But anyways, that will always create hostility. Now, you're pushing that, you understand, that our artists, they push that upon us. So we don't start like the and all that and singing it and thinking and we're still going behind it. Very so all kind of different nice music. There are plenty thing in soca. When I hear a nice, sweet soca music with all that stuff garbage down, if you don't go to this here, look, you understand this man music great, but this music great. Tantalizing, you understand, your own husband, or things that inspire, you understand, really actually. Let's enjoy the vibes and the righteousness, on the no violation. That's what that lies. Because the party could be swinging. You understand? If people go make money, everybody will have a nice time. Right? Go to them.
Yeah, I was talking about that with the music, right? I don't know if you see the thing on social media with the teacher who take the lava song.
And from the man and she pull the chair.
No. She take the song and she do that kind of educational way and all the children
singing it
and then so she and then so she that you have to sing the and she take everything and change on the song.
Right.
And the children singing the song in a different educational way.
I'm talking about, you see it possible, you can do it.
Yeah.
You see, you don't have to do nothing all the time, to do something. And to enjoy yourself, and the children enjoy.
Yeah.
You like that, right? Baba Kusha, when you get a chance, send it to one of you or something, or send it to the page, and you put it on the page. You have access to the page? Yeah, you have access to send it to the page, Baba Kusha, let people see that.
I want to get it from the outdoor and somebody.
No problem. What you done here, Baba Kusha, you use the spoon and send it to Baba Kusha. Right? We can be people see that, because so we are telling we just misuse it because we're under the influence of disgusting people. Yeah, SHALAM last year, you have a question about Romans 12. You really question these because this is there, right up all the thing in the chat. They appreciate that. Right? Unless they pointed out something that alright? But in the meantime, let me jump back to you and again the same Matthew 6, so you go down to verse 19,
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Right? So, again, we go back to the daily bread. The mind don't focus on the daily bread, and we ain't trying to drive all the bands in the world, you understand? Don't keep you could be no target, right? Like that wise thing to do. Eh? If your mind, if you start to have a community or you're seeing, we have a community where they think, where the people focuses on continue to let you understand the money who are around and whatever the case is. You think you can be greedy and trying to hide up everything and trying to stop everything for yourself? That would be all established in the beginning, and we know that this is a wise thing to do. What I have to do is to ensure you understand that they understand that these goods and them is to share out each other. A different type of crops, different type of animals and all of that. That is a reason so that you can see. You understand basic things, basic wisdom. Very normal, very plain, very simple. And they have a variety of things to go on, and you got things you can eat, things is not eat. Pig is not eat. Pig, you understand, it's like a shop on a farm. That is mash up all the thing and them or eat up all the husk and all them different things and them like eat anything. Right? They eat up that, they fall on, they get rid of that waste. Eat all that, you understand, the only way normal. Again, we're talking about the shrimp and the crab and the lobster and all that. That is still in the sea. So you have crystal clear waters. Yeah, but when you know you understand operating the way it's supposed to operate, you're doing this thing, you're just creating destructive patterns, destructive ways. Our whole from if you could write open next browser and whole from Micah chapter 2 and 10, think of the other stuff about here. Right? The whole lot and then I want to have a cup now, 2 and 12. Let me see the here about this. Well, bear with me 1 second. Please, or Baba Kishani, right? Baba Kishani, please. Right? So again, right when you do this, you follow a must or must with most of the is if you put money on that without plastic, wrap it around. Yeah, also you have money exposed without plastic and all that, you know what I mean? And so whatever it is you follow, definitely you'll get more stuff. Right? And then they can be no good in any case. So that mental, that way of this being, you have a lot of greedy, and even if you take yourself, you follow not distributing it and not encouraging that same thing within your communities, you follow, thieves will break it and steal, and they just lost. They just being unwise. Just being an idiot. Basically, because you don't understand what that is for. They have a purpose for it. It's like the animals have a purpose. It's like the trees have a purpose. The fruits have a purpose or nourishment. They have a way to go around. It's not to be, understand? It's to order about all these different things. Not unwise. What you're trying to show you, understand, is wisdom and a way that it works. When you go against that, you follow this, let's say, this society being here because you don't understand that this is not the way that the Lord designed this place to work. Right? Read on the vision.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10.
Right.
Arise, you and depart.
Right.
For this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right, so but the same we know that some time ago, right? The scripture telling you, understand, arise and come out, leave the mindset and the habits and the culture of this disgusting place. You follow because it is polluted and it will destroy you. And the scripture said, even like all the black man to say, you know, this and it will destroy you, with a sore destruction. Not just normal destruction, it's sore, really painful. And exactly that is what we're facing today. Congratulations. This, you understand, is what your religious institution, this is what they like. Because they follow after the ways of the oppressor. They want to uphold the ways of the oppressor as opposed to giving you the solution, giving you the truth. Because they want to save their life. They want to save face. For what? To impress to impress a man who established the same religious institutions and cities by raping, by murders, by all type of wickedness, and you want to not look by their eyes. All that makes sense? You want to tell me how that makes sense? Imagine that. That is in shop. You do want to fall into that trap. You want to understand that this place is not designed to just be a punishment and you're going with them. This is the thing. If somebody want to jail, you understand, and they want to get, you understand, you to feel sorry for what you did. Right? And it's a punishment, it's a place that you would learn your lesson. Would they go overboard? Anybody answer me that question? If you, right, want to make somebody, understand, stop doing what they do, would you go overboard? Or you give, you understand, the exact justice that's supposed to get? The same justice. Not murder them in the streets. Not, you understand, what do you call it? Strip them from the name, the identity, the culture, you understand, what they're supposed to do, and then navigate, you understand, from what they call it, ways that they can learn how to sort out stuff in the community, or they could grow their own food, or they could, grow their own animals and all of that stuff. At least they can survive. That is a suitable punishment. Not looking this, not evil, not going to that extent, and for what cause? And then you want to go and live in your segregated community. You don't want to see that. You want to do it. You want to bring in the equipment for them to do it. You want to bring in the guns. You want to get drugs there, so that you can make all that money. That you can go and set up and pay for stores anymore that have no customers for you and pay at least $15,000 a month. Right? At that place, if you get any money, you can keep your business started. Good question. I don't need all that money, so you just, for years, think we're slow. Are you surviving? Are we sugar, right? So for black Hispanic, they live in their man, woman, and child, do not fall for it. Don't fall for it. Understand what we're doing, what taking place. And it is like they don't have a place to go, they have a place. It's only your choice. Who you love, who you want. Captain of God, who you want to align to? Alright, but where we are stuck?
We are on Micah chapter 2 and verse 10.
Alright, now we jump back to our right? Jump back to Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Read it again and then you go down to 20. And then you go down to 20. You go down to 24. Actually, go down to 25. Let's start at 25. Go back to Matthew 6 and verse. Go back from 19.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth and no rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and no steal.
You don't leave nothing for thieves to come and break it and steal. You're going, brother, right? You didn't see us from the beginning, so the reason why it confuses, you don't know exactly what is going on, what we're actually speaking about, right? So, again, this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and the Commandment GEN.YAHANNA we've been established since 1969, and we teach the truth of the Bible that the so-called black Hispanic native, the man, woman, and child, are the biblical Israelites of the Bible, right, which is our culture, our heritage, and the Bible is our historical records and our book, our guidebook in terms of what to do. And the topic of today is Christ is a black man. We brought out the scriptures showing his description of who he is and what he was taught and what his commandments are. And he understands the black man. He understands the black society, the black culture, the black community. He understands exactly what we face, and he gave us the solution in terms of what we're supposed to do, what we are to do, how to come out of it, and that is what we are touching on today. Right? As usual, that's what we break down here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. No matter where to tune in from, right? We are in Trinidad and Tobago tonight. We have locations all over the world. We want to get in touch with the school that is closest to you, right? So you can go to ISUPK.com and you'll see a great a list of all the schools. So you want to get in touch with the schools that is closest to you to find out exactly what it is, or and to get your questions answered so you understand that hey, yeah, this is what you are talking about, right? This is what we train for, and we want to train men to do the same thing, right? So this is your job, this is your responsibility. So again, that's about it for the hour, right? Continue to tune in, again, like, share, and we appreciate you all spending time with us, right? Shalom. I go to end.
Verse 20.
Go ahead.
Verse 21. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Right, so where treasure is, the thing is, you've been taught by your oppressor to have your treasures on rubbish, on things you follow that does not fix a society or hold a society, that does not grow a society, that will actually destroy the society. That is where you have, you understand, your mind, your heart. The Bible is talking about, when the Bible speaks of your heart, it's not talking about this vessel here. You cannot hold treasures in your heart, or thoughts in your organs here. It actually holds in your mind. We're talking about your mind. Where your mind is, there is where your treasure will be. Where your focus is, understand that is exactly where your treasure will be. So what you want to be focused on is wisdom. What the Lord is saying is wise. Understand what is good. You follow what is supposed to do, how it's supposed to operate, how to stop this, how to prevent things from escalating, you understand, or things to go into ruin. Right? So that is the factors that you want to formulate. We learn that is in here. And because we do it. The men above us, understand, they do it and they pass it on, they teach it, they follow it. There's different levels to whatever you face. So you have the opportunity to learn and to get help, to get assistance. You follow? Exactly where you need it. For every stage, for whichever stage. Yeah? We don't bunch.
Verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
Right, so if your eye be single, you follow? If your eye is greedy and all over the place, if it's single out on an objective, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is the establishment what the Lord wants and what is worth, your whole body will feel like you will be able to see. That is what Scripture is talking about here. If your eye is single, if your eye is focused, laser focus on where you put your target here, bam, you will be able to see. Because now you're looking and you can see where you need this. Maybe I can sew, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that. This is what we need here. I can possibly help you, or I don't know, maybe you can ask for like a great talents, or I can learn a talent and a skill. And now it can be developed and shaped towards helping for society. Yeah? When you look for any society, that is always work, that is always function. But we have not been taught to value these things. Again, under your perception. Yeah? You don't publish.
Verse 23. But if thy eyes be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Yeah, because again, you see, only thinking about the evil because they will just be destructive. If you understand your whole body, full of your whole mind, your whole framework, your whole soul, full of darkness, how great it is. Because really and truly, there's two contrasts. When you look at it, look at progress as opposed to regress. Look at the operate, look at destruction, look at how this goes, it's one getting worse. Either one or two things happens all the time, every day, every minute, every second. Right? Either growth taking place or death taking place. Either life taking place or death taking place. That is what you have to see. And when you believe that you don't have to contribute to what does make things grow, the only way is not to really destruction you in a worse place than somebody who actually trying to something. You deceive, you don't even know exactly where you stand or what's supposed to take place. That is the dangers of being under the influence of these religious organizations and the society. Yeah? That is what it is. You don't even know when that thing will hit you. So we saw it, understand this madness. You even know you're evil, you're going to do chicken number, you're normal. Building up to this thing. You just wanna spend them. It's like how we got them. We got them in the hamster wheel. You're the hamster on a wheel and you know. That's the destruction of it. They can understand, they can see. I will talk, I will talk, what if your body, if your eye full of darkness, and some the whole body full of darkness. How great is that darkness? How dread? Right now, before you understand.
We know we in verse 26.
All right, now you get now, we know finish 23, 1, 24 now.
Yeah.
So what?
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
Right? You can't serve the Most High and Mammon, which is money. You understand? You can't serve that because, again, you'll do anything and everything to get that money. As opposed to serving the Most High, which doesn't is the man to give you. Like your father. The father, you understand, doesn't ensure that they can eat and they can do this and they can do that. They can function. When you do that now, when you now decide, okay, I can serve Mammon or the short term, you think, you understand, this is the solution, you now get a lot. Because you don't understand what you put into your system, what you put into your mind, and how destructive it is. You know that when the test comes, then you'll see what really takes place. And you know what the demons do? After it make you do some damage, then it leave you and know yourself. You want to kill yourself and all that. Just like Judas. Judas wanted to get vengeance now. Judas wanted the so-called person to fall. One time he didn't want to change. So you know what he do? He sell out the cake. He say, well, yeah, I don't get forward. And I will take this man has sell out. He don't want to do it fast. Well, let me just kill them off. Let me just light them off. And I said, we get through. Then what? Now you understand. Now you see the destruction you do and what you want to build up in your own self. When you're taking money and all the different things that are supposed to finding a way that you can help and everybody struggling together. What was your problem? So we see the records of what not to do and what is the end result of the same thing that you must have been today as a people. You know what happened? In fact, you know what is happening? It's suicide and you don't even know it. When you already see what you're doing, sometimes, there you go. I don't know more. Good and oops. Stop that mistake. You have to get to a place where you're not making all them unnecessary mistakes. So forth. You're not producing or reproducing evil and multiplying it. And always garbage. Always destruction, always suicide, always Russian roulette. Bang! You have a gun, one bullet inside and keep on squeezing and this and that without being taught how to operate. That is what you're doing. And the thing is, it's like you do so, and you have about 10 people here, so the bullet strong enough to bust you all the way in there. That makes sense. The unity, and as I unify, build the way the Lord said to me. How about the print here? I.S.U.P.K.com. I.S.U.P.K, wherever it is. Find it and link up. Stop taking all our feelings. Right? You might have chapter 2 Bakusha. Right? And verse 5. In fact, before you do that, jump across the Hebrews chapter 12 from verse 5. Right? Bakusha. I'll give you 1 minute, right? We're not getting to some understanding a little bit more scriptures to bring us some more weakness. So you really get your wise to what taking this. But this you're supposed to be going through this. But again, because we leave off wisdom, we leave off the thing that work, and decide we want to go and play Russian roulette and try some other way, some other shortcut. It's like peas. You can't catch you line. Some round black people. What can happen? Go ahead, Bakusha.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto the children.
Pause right there. You've forgotten the exhortation, or you understand the way you call it, the encouraging words that have been spoken to you as unto children. And how you tell the child, yes, well done, you understand? This is what I want you to do. I want to continue to do that. Right? Because this is going to yield this result, that you're going to be a good child, and you're going to do good in school, you're going to do good at this. You want to brush your teeth before you go into bed. You want after you eat all the chocolate and all that, brush your teeth, but not so much chocolate, not so much gravy. You understand? You want to mix it up. You forget that same instruction because based on that for 400 years, he ensured that you didn't get it, that you didn't understand that. When you take away your ability to understand these things, the things, you know you have been about, you know I got snort coke from now till thy kingdom come. Day and night, because them will not continue this vicious cycle. This will continue. Legs, peace. You ensure that you forget this. At that time, he was reminded the disciples that you forget this. You follow? Listen what he's saying here. Read about the show.
My son, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor fear when thou art rebuked of him.
Right, so forget these things and despise not the chastisement of the Lord, the correction of the Lord. Right now, you understand? I don't know how it comes across to you, but you're not supposed to feel loud. You ain't supposed to get upset and think because the Lord, you understand, tries to put you onto the right path. Chastisement is correction. Yeah? When you get put on the right path and helping you to understand that day, you're bad. All of it. And we need, you understand, to come back into the right place and have a place to go to. Have a place for me that is equal and talking to you in your chest right now. When you know, you understand that I need to solve this, I need to stop this. Whether it's smoking, whether it's hoeing, or whoring, you understand, whether it's prostitution, whether it's scamming, whether it's being an LGBTQ member, whatever it is, you follow? Whether it's where you're eating, where you're teaching people to eat, you follow? That is cause hypertension and this and that and the other, all in different ways. Maybe it's breathing, maybe you understand, I don't have time for nobody else, I don't care about me. All these different ways, especially for women. Your person ensure he gave you a piece of you so dread out of your blood. Out of you operating the way you're supposed to be and supported. And thinking that the world should revolve around you. That is one of the most suicidal things that ever be happened. You don't care what happened. Because when you don't care about that person, you think you are alone. I don't go to that job forever and I don't make it. Right? That job is a God. Now, some power raised up that building. It was men who built bricks and stone and steel and all that, and electricity and dependent on the Lord. They understand for really actually for good current or for tornadoes and earthquakes, not the shape of that place and burn down your board. And burn your board, you understand, right down to the ground. That's an important. Come on. Despise not the chastisement, the correction of the Most High today. So despise that this is one of the glorious things that ever face if you hear this. And then that pulling on talking, know that you had a fight, have some work to do. Have some real serious work to do, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to do so. So will you choose? Delay again, delay more. Or choose to the amount of the training, the amount of your because this here make more sense. See what I'm facing now, that don't make sense. Not to me. You don't love the shot. Now you can start from 7, go ahead. No, sorry, from 5. Start from 5, what is that?
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 5. And you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor fear when thou art rebuked of him.
Right. You know.
Verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth.
Right, so who the Lord loves, just like a father, hey, you see what's going on there, you're getting self-damage. Watch it, there's a snake down there. Watch it, there's a picker down there. Watch it how you're driving, you understand? Watch it down there, have a bend. And have two big holes, if you watch it go down there too fast, you're going to go off the cliff, and you're there. You will damage yourself, you understand? Unnecessarily. Watch it. So the Lord, you understand, if he loves you, he put you on the game, he put you on the right path. Don't vex it, don't push. We don't have time with that, but I'm talking about it. Use that brain. Son of brain wise. And love this thing. You don't love the child.
And scorcheth every son whom receiveth.
Scorcheth every son he receiveth. Everyone that comes there, you understand, there you will correction. You'll get point to the right path. And here's the biggest kicker. Even when you're doing everything right, when you're not doing something wrong, and the Lord decides, yeah, I don't mind seeing that you say, you want to test this one, that's what's going on in the fourth dimension. In another realm, the Lord giving you the opportunity to become stronger, more patient, more resilient, more strong, and more understanding to going through a period, trials, even when you're doing everything right. You know, there is something from that kind of metal in you to where you will be such an inspiration and such a help to your people. Can you see that when trials come and when testing come, you know that they, because what black people is doing, Mama. If a black man running on the road, right? You're not going to go back so. What other black people is doing? By default.
Run too.
Exactly. You understand? So the same thing you do. When you do that, you black people automatically know that that danger if I see somebody running away from that. When you know holding fast and holding your ground and holding steady here, they understand that's safety here. This is where you need to be. That is what your people need. They're not seeing a place where they don't have a safe haven. They're not seeing safety. They're not seeing, hey, really and truly, this is where I can make some progress. I can commit to this. This is a place, you understand, really and truly. Right? And your God, that was always existent. The oppressor, just not on that. And when we walk away from this place of a safety net, that is what we face now. See why? And I thought that's so much work. This must be normal. All these things that are written here and recorded, that you're supposed to know that peace, like normal. Like a Sunday. Easy like a Sunday morning. Sadly, that is not the case. Yeah? You don't want to be a natural. Read on about Shah. I want to touch this part of it very much. I like it. Read on about Shah.
Verse 7. If you endure chastising, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not?
If you endure chastisement, if you endure correction from God, from the Creator, God, you know to your son, like my son, I can correct you, he taking correction from me. Like my daughter, she taking correction from me. He and she know that I wise and what I do, I know exactly why I'm doing it. So me, them have no problem with that. Die my son, die my daughter. Them, you understand, sticking with me. They trust me. I'd rather take my chances there than with this person. I don't know you. I want to be that son. I want to be that friend to the Most High. That is why all these great men in the scriptures, you understand, that stick with the Lord, that is why they named it. That is why they recorded it. They prove, you understand, that them trust the Most High, them understand that that is wise to do. That is why this is the most sold book in the world. Why, you understand, all the ecosystems and all that, taking things from these to try and formulate the garbage. But why they take it from somewhere else? And you running from this because you've been taught to run away from this. People that go to these religious organizations don't understand this. They don't teach it. They don't even read or they've not been trained to look at the manual. That's like if you have a car, something you're operating, something that dangerous. I don't see somebody that operating some machine, they have to cut off your fingers, cut off your nails, they just leave it there or you just start the machine. You read it, so you know exactly what to stay away from, what to be safe, and to make sure you're operating it to get the best use out of it. That makes sense? Right? That makes sense? Your manual, your instruction manual is the Bible. So called Black Hispanic Native Indian man, woman, and child. That's your solution, right? And we'll keep on drumming it because we know that it is. And encourage it to maybe, you know, some people can think again it and come ask you some question, trouble you. Come and ask question and read and get them answers so that now you're comfortable and you know what you have. Now let me point somebody else, hey Sharon, come again. Clint, Jamal, come to now, what you doing? Hey, yeah boy, I find the place as of if you go that's what Kobalo something more than the man I find the good. The class like last 2 weeks ago. Like you want to find the pearl, he said everything you have. Actually, he gave up all that garbage. That is what the Lord trying to tell him now. This is the pearl. The pearl instruction manual, this is about everything. When you need to learn how to get protected, how to stay away from danger, how to ensure you understand that you teach the right things unto the society and people that will continue, how to stop the madness, how to stop the unbalance, everything, right? That is the pearl. The pearl writing. You sell everything, you leave off all that garbage, you sell this and the wrong business and you think you sell jobs, you leave off that, and they come and buy that pearl. You see that one pearl there, this is the source of everything. This is like a key to every door. Yeah, but I find it. You want to say, yeah, but I find the church, yeah, but I find Pandora box. I get you. Give thanks. Rakata Yahweh Yarsha, which means bless the Most High and Christ. What's that? Read about the Shah. Jump to the okay, go ahead. Now, read it. Read it again, Salam.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 8. But if you be without chastisement,
again, if you be without correction, if nobody is putting you back on the right path,
whereof all are partakers.
All are partakers, everybody understand to learn how to drive, at least if you supposed to come on the road without learning how to drive,
Then are you bastards.
And you're a bastard, son. A bastard no father. A bastard that is disgusting, you understand, usually, because nobody teaching you what to do. He just by the wayside and just do not stand madness and mocking up. You don't know, Mishnah.
Verse 9. Furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh, which corrected us.
Whether it be a physical father, grandfather, some guardian, somebody correct you or work you behind you.
And we give them reverence.
We gave them respect. Yes, daddy. Yes, uncle. Yes, grandpa. Yes, whoever.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of the spirits and live?
Even I want to read that last part again. Shall we not?
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
And live? Shall we not, rather be under the control, submission unto the Father's spirits? I'm who understand the thing. Creator of all the spirits. You follow? Who know exactly who you design real good. Every number on your head. He believe. You understand your papa. You know what is work, what don't work, and live. In other words, if you don't do this, you die. So you rather live? You rather society, you rather lose it. Let's say no. Somebody still come and say, okay, you decide you want to do what you have to do. Live and do what the most I say to do. And they say, well, I ain't celebrating birthdays, ain't celebrating no independence, ain't celebrating this, yes, ain't celebrating anniversaries, yes. Right? So they celebrating high holidays, yes. And they decide they want to kill it, so what? So if they kill it. But you know that when you come back into society, you start to teach society, but you'll come back versus you can share a topic from another time. Right? When you come back and you come back to a better society, you become a martyr and you inspire people like crazy to live that way because they know if you could die for this, yeah, this is what to do. Why see now they me want to take me this? I rather die. I rather die, I rather be unalive for this, you understand? And then come back to a better society. You rather that? Why it ain't hard because we figure it out. No, we figure it out. We've been taught. We know, yeah, boy, it doesn't make more sense. It makes way more sense. I got that. I would take that. I mind. You know that? Come on. Let's say to you. Right, we don't know.
Verse 10. But they verily for a few days chastised us after their own pleasure.
Right, you understand? So them father, yes, they say, well, yeah, you deserve a cut there and a cut it there. After their own pleasure, right? After what they wanted. Right? This will desire them to them, they say, yes, you deserve a cut there, or sometimes they do it unrighteously. They don't satisfy they want to, however, they cut it in. Lord, they on a different level, a bigger level, but the most I always say, we don't know what.
But he, for all our prophet that.
Let's not, give me that one again. Read it again slow. Listen. But he what?
But he, for our prophet.
But the most high for your prophet to benefit you. Yeah? So that you really actually going to be up in here. Yeah, come on, and some of it, watch them. Shining. You understand? Look at them. Take what you didn't prove it. Yeah. We don't know which one.
That we might be partakers of his holiness.
We may be partakers of being separate and doing exactly how and let you really run it's supposed to, how they really supposed to. We don't know which one.
Verse 11. Now, no chastising for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous.
Pause right there. No chastising, no correction, just feel good. Very well, yeah, well. Feel our right? Or sometimes you don't understand the reason for it, and you put your feelings. Yeah? Men and women. Right? Because you don't understand this, you understand, really actually would stop you from food and destroying yourself. We don't know the shot.
But grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Right? So that is the yield we need to produce. Peaceable fruit of righteousness. Don't you know? Peaceable and righteous and functioning the way it's supposed to. Nice. Nice to bad, nice and chilly baby. Yeah? Look at what this produce. Yeah? I will go down. Now, I will jump to wait, see what I see. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll push out. I will jump to huge. Suffer not as a harm, but a thief one with a right one. Alright. Right? Thank you for that. Right? So what you don't want to do, you want this, you want to get correction, you want to be put on the right pathway. This is what this keep our society running on supposed to, and the big crime and all that different things. This is what it is. This is how to fix the current situation being right now. Right? So you don't want to be suffering right now. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from suffering right now. Again, as we talking about in any class. Everybody watching me at the talks, problem of society, thief, the murderer, the drug dealers. Really? How this place survived? How this place was established again? How Trinidad and Tobago was established again? They come in and I'm singing a nice sweet song, everybody hold on from the beginning, or we was beaten, killed, maimed, raped, men and women, boy and girl. All this place was established again. To balance them. Right, so here one, you don't want to suffer like that. You want to suffer in for the right place, the strength. Not continue to get all Alex because of the society and the influence that you fall under, unfortunately. And thinking this is how I have to survive, this is the only way to survive. No, sir, ain't true. No, you understand? That it was hundreds of people. At first, it was Commander Julian and 7 men. That men before. Some men, we all allowed to come back and come back to the, come back to the back of the line and go and start over and get things right. Right? Just for long, righteous man for a long certain time, get back up. Be that man, be that woman, be righteous. Yeah? Now it's thousands of us surviving and you don't do evil to survive. Doing this isn't going to be good. You understand? However little. And nothing wrong. You see, the whole sky fall? No. So some buying into that line. And that is what we're talking about in Matthew 6 again. Take off that false pride in him. When you have them insecurities, you people to try and feel comfortable. You don't want that. That is destructive, destructive pattern. Right? Habakkuk chapter 2, again, we just going to bring a little bit more meat on the bone, right? In terms of how this place was established. You want to hear that too? Long time. Took 2 and was 5. Okay, sure. Right? Alright then?
Okay. I.S.U.P.K chapter 2 and verse 5.
Let's not stop. Let's not. Yeah, good. So here, this is talking about the characteristics of our officer here. And you would see exactly how it is operate. They follow the same thing. You cannot miss his mode of operation on the face of the planet today. The Lord is talking about him and his ways of living. This has to talk about how we will be in Deuteronomy chapter 28. How we will face if we don't obey him, and things will happen when we obey. Look at Deuteronomy chapter 8, chapter 20. Read it when you get a chance. Read about
I.S.U.P chapter 2 and verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
By wine, and some by his policy is lie. Right? That is what you're talking about. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
A proud man. You always next to the stick up in the air, and the sun always frowning on you and looking down on you. Right? This is a poor white man. You believe his blessings in slice bread. You don't know.
Neither keepeth at home.
Neither keep it at home. You're always roving everywhere. Always in somebody's business. There's somewhere in a conflict. Somewhere in the sun, looking up somewhere, always in the body country, and looking to do something by you. Never keep it at home. You don't know.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
Right? Who enlarged his desire? Every what you want democracy spread over all over the place. You want his policy spread over the place. He enlarged it as hell. That condition, you understand? Everywhere he set his standards and his policies and all that, the place is crumbled. This place real problem. When the Bible talk about hell, they talk about the condition that people face. When they really live like a living hell, that thing just follow. And it's as death. But everywhere you fall like 80. What's the condition of 80? What's the condition of Venezuela? Look at the condition of Guatemala, all them different places, Nicaragua. Watch everywhere he touch. You understand? This is where he is spread death. Again, Genesis 25 and 40, that is the way he is lived by that. Well, how he is from Gaza is not by they call it fair game or fair trade, and because he is bringing so much value to the place. No. To say, well, okay, if you bring all that value, well, then yeah, go ahead and do it because now you've been a benefit to the society. But everywhere he touch is madness, is as death. We don't publish it.
And cannot be satisfied.
And cannot be satisfied, as we was talking about earlier on. Big yacht, big mansions, 20-something thousand car. He must have it all, gobble. He very careful, never satisfied. We don't publish it.
But God hath unto him all nations, and keepeth unto him all people.
God hath them unto all nations, you understand? Taiwan, like how they want Chinese want to go back to Taiwan. So-called white man, he want Taiwan as well. There is not, you understand, to go back to China. He want all people, he said, he want, you understand, the forces to go against people to continue to be oppressive, to continue to spread our oppression. In the name of democracy, in the name of change. Same thing that then to us and so-called Native Indians when they land here in Trinidad in 1497, somewhere around there. Governor? Yeah, 1497. I think it's 1497 when they touch these shores and then. I know you do. Die or take, you understand, the mark of the beast, or the mentality of the so-called person. Christianity, you understand? And Muslim. Die or take that. We don't know which one.
Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
Shall not all these things that he do take up a parable against him, take up a saying against him, that this is what this man is doing? Shall not everybody say, oh, yeah, boy, I can't deny it. Even my own people, even his own people, they say that everywhere this man spread his church. You see that you probably notice a couple of times a year, never, or maybe in person. We don't know.
And he taught them proverb against him.
Not taught them proverb, like why does tease people? You see that disgusting human being there and shaming and mocking? Yeah, to want them to go back into God.
And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Destruction to him that increases that which is not his, like that thieving land, that thieving thing, and thieving people and all of that, and human trafficking and all that. Woe to him that increases that which is not his. That don't belong to him, but you want it, you have to have it. You don't have to.
How long?
How long? Well,
and to him that layeth himself with thick clay.
Him that laid himself with thick clay, thick covering, you understand? And there are all kind of policies and all that thing, and UN and come to heal people and save the people and all that garbage. You know?
Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Shall they not rise up suddenly? Bite you back, you understand? They with missiles and domestic, they call it. Terrorism and all these different things, shall they not go up against it? All this looking aside the people and feel they can advantage. Shall not, you understand, maybe China go and come really actually to war and take advantage? Shall not maybe some areas, you understand, take advantage and come up against it? You don't know what
and a way that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
Thou shalt be for bounties against unto them. They will say, here one, you see this man here? You're going to take back everything. You're going to do everything, whatever. You understand? The bounty on that head, big, wanted, you understand? Millions of dollars on their heads. But them, when you spend chaos and destruction of chaos to you, mean for that. We don't love the shot.
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Thou hast spoiled many nations everywhere you touch. Look at the Caribbean islands. Look at the condition. Look at all that money. Some way. I think it was Black last week. Right? When the same podcast we're talking about the trillion again, right? When we started the real GEN.YAHANNA on YouTube, right? He was talking about SHALAM. Excuse me. Right? He was talking about the sometime I don't know if it's in China or somewhere. But when the someone was going to put him for the Democratic Party or somewhere, when they was facing the OS, it was for the stimulus package. Right? And everybody, people in the school or maybe on the chat right, you understand, whoever they could attest to that, they could verify that $1,000 when this man say that, hey, when you do the math, $1,000 you understand, they give it to every house normal number. But all the things without America for them, they give it and they give it twice. You understand? They all have money, but you know what they want to do? They put up to themselves for what reason? They don't know. But they must have, you understand, all the things that everything they see they have to have. Their own wife, the children, they want it. I think that is the society we in here. This so-called glorious and wonderful society. That we don't see on them red, white, and blue flag. That we don't see. That we don't know. Oh, go see.
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the cities, and of all that dwell therein.
Right, so expect Kenazan to get very soon to come there. That will be telling people in Kenazan that we will get up to the way for the Third World War or World War III, and before you understand this year that they saw come into being, and the missiles that them shoot for one another, and they started attack and start to look for revenge. Come, you understand, to get how they're supposed to live. Then the Lord, you understand, pull you out of that, so you ain't be facing that destruction and all you have of that country they have. Again, no, this is not a police uniform, this is decorative uniform. There's no plate in it, so it's not illegal. Right? That is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I.S.U.P.K.com. Visit the website wherever it is, find the nearest school to you, and start to learn what you must do and what is your responsibility and how to avoid or how we understand to really actually stop all the destruction that happens in our communities. Yeah, if you are so-called black man, or a black man, or a native native Indian, or a Hispanic man or child. Oh, right? We don't know.
Verse 9. Woe to him that covereth an evil purposeness to his house, that he may set his nest on high.
Is not that what our person do? An evil covetousness, them coveting righteous things, and yeah, but I like how they operate in wisdom and how they making sure that the communities get the right education, taught the right ways, and not have all these garbage ways, and how they protecting each other and all of the things. You're not coveting that. You coveting an evil covetousness. I want to be more destructive than that. I want to rape more people than that one. I want to do all this. I want to violate more people than that one. And then this one. You want to outdo evil. That is the race that they competed in. And who can sell more drugs and who can destroy this community more and have a big laugh and spin up their face and say, on top of their being the problem, spin up their face again at you, who are the victims of what this they do. Also, as they say. You don't know
that he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Yeah, and on top of that, you want to run and go under real protection and have the biggest and nicest security system because you know if you're not sowing that, what you have to go and get on the cars and all these different things for, if you're not sowing destruction, if you're not sowing evil, come on. A man not who living in the country and planting stuff, he's not expecting to get the sun gone down. You're not looking over his shoulder. They might gun him down because we're not in a society, they might tell us some TITHES stuff that may happen, unfortunately, because we're under the rulership of evil people. For books tell that there is something called when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. When the evil, there is something when the wicked will rulership, the people mourn. They're in pain. We are in pain. I don't know if you notice, but we're in pain. And the thing is, we have to understand who we are, the responsibilities we have, what it is we do, what is good for us, what the Lord requires of us, and what is the next step. What are the next steps? You have to come about the train. We're outside. We didn't know the train station is. Right? Jump to verse 12, Babakasha.
Verse 12.
Right?
Woe to him that filleth a tongue with blood.
That is how the so-called oppressor built this place. The Lord is saying destruction, which is woe. Woe to him that built a tongue with blood. And go ahead.
And establisheth a city by iniquity.
And establish a city with wicked laws, wicked rules, and scapegoat. One law for the poor, one law for the rich. And they could do any and everything. What can I do? You don't want to be under that this here, they're not real cases, not real punishment, under real drama, under real destruction. Look at what's going on in Trinidad. Look at the heightened numbers of murders. You're now seeing MS-13 numbers and all in different places that it was so-called shielded from you. They didn't want to know. They didn't have an interest in. Yeah? So, again, this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, right? Under command of GEN.YAHANNA. We teach for Black Hispanics, Native Indians, what they must do, what is required of them, right? And we forward, and then you follow exactly what is your need, and need questions answered and all that. Continue to reach out to the nearest school to you. Go to I.S.U.P.K.com, tune into our podcast on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. We reach generally on YouTube. With that, we say SHALAM. Pass the peace and of SHALAM.
Security announcement. We at I.S.U.P.K out of 123,000 belong under command of GEN.YAHANNA. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister come to their school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest and peculiar person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to another brother or sister. There is another 6 months which a brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, a brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry child, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Means 10 in Hebrew, not as my share, 10% of every penny and increase. The most I give you, give to the treasury department or teacher each fund. Period offering for priest, non-mandatory. Whatever amount you like to give, upcoming holy convocation. That will be the memorial blowing of trumpets. That will be the first day of the 7th month. That will be Wednesday, the 2nd October. You can find this in Leviticus chapter 23, verse 21, verse 25. Might have done a bad time to check on social media such as I.S.U.P.K, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for explaining events and material. If your brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then you should start wearing all black, which includes black boots, like shirts, like pants, like headband or scarf. That we said, Martin. That one, good luck. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanoah, Shabbat Shemayah, Badash, Ayah, Shabka, Yehovah, Malakaka, Abah, Azazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Ayah, Ashemaya, Natan, the war, the Kam, Ka, the Wam, Asalak Noah, Abawaki Noah, Asalak Noah, Abawaki Noah, Wala, Tabia Noah, Basagon, Ball, Oshai Noah, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Naka, Amalakwa, Baala, Daparat, Idomium, Aman.
What we just said in the English was our Father,
Tabinaba, Abinaki, Yahweh, the kingdom come, every be done.
This number,
Never.
you must stay.
You must stay.
I take the bread.
You
must have that.
I'm talking about that.
You took about that.
And we will get our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not.
To temptation.
Temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Stop. Let's get a teacher one kissing salute. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Basura Sabrakata. Yalmata. Let's get sisters online one kissing salute. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shemaya Tan Basura Shai. Yalmata.
And again, let's continue.